Hello, hello, all you beautiful faces. How's everybody doing? Oh, can you all figure out what time it is? Yep. Time to talk about this thing. Oh, goodness. So, I'll tell you my dreaded story. I'm not going to go into a big, long, detailed video. Because honestly, I don't even want to do Boxy Charm videos anymore after the crap show they just put all of us through. I would still be saying that even if I got Boxy Lux. And I think you guys know that about me. Because I won't beat around the bush with my feelings about products. Never going to lie. I'm not going to do it to get good reviews or to win people. I am doing this for myself. And so, and for you guys too, but I'm never going to lie about a product. None. So, I had to believe God to get up in time because it was 6 o'clock in the morning here since I'm in California. And let me tell you, with lupus, that is not an easy thing to do. I literally am not out of bed most days until 11 at the very earliest, because I don't wake up until sometimes even 11. 9 is usually the earliest I'm up because I don't sleep. It attacks my sleep. I don't sleep well. And even then, mornings are the hardest time because of the pain when you wake up. So, I literally was believing God for this to get Boxy Lux, and I was asking him to wake me up, which he did. I woke up at 5:30. I was logged into my account by 6 o'clock. I was already logged into my account at 5:30 as soon as I woke up. I had it on my phone. I had it on my computer, and at literally at 5:58 is when I saw the upgrade thing pop up. I clicked it, and immediately I got an error code. Immediately. So I thought, okay, was it because it popped up 2 minutes before 6? I waited till 6. At 6, I did it again, and I kid you not, for an hour and a half, I clicked it on my phone and my computer simultaneously. I got into the point where it took your credit card information like 28 times. 28 times. They were like, psych, nope. And then, of course, when you click the upgrade, I got the error code again. And then after an hour and a half, I literally was fighting to keep my eyes open, and I was hurting so bad that I literally passed out. I woke up at 11:30. I immediately logged back on, and I started doing it again. And at 12 o'clock, a little bit after 12, I got a thing saying, you've been waitlisted. And I was like, you've got to flipping be kidding me, Boxy Charm. Like, this is a joke. And then I get this email of that dude taking the box from that girl's hand, acting like, in your face, too bad you didn't get it. I was literally livid with that company. So I wrote him, and I let him have it. And I'm going to see if I can find it. So I'll tell you what I said to them, but they're just a piece of work, I'm telling you. Piece of work. So, they sent this thing out saying that we deeply apologize for the disappointment you are feeling right now. The demand for Boxy Lux was far more overwhelming than we anticipated, and our website has experienced some technical issues due to the high volume of traffic. We had our entire team working on this and expected the website and expect the website is already backed up and running. We regret to inform you that our September Boxy Luck is no longer available. If you have received a waitlist notification, please do not fret. We are working hard to activate as many people as possible from the waitlist at this time. And if you are not activated shortly, please be rest assured that our top priority is to activate as many people as possible for the December box. Blah, 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 BS, 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 and then more BS. So I said to them, just so you know, Boxy Charm, this is a really offensive email. You showing him taking the Boxy Luck out of her hands as if to make fun of people who didn't get it. And another thing, it's really annoying that people who just subscribed to you 2 weeks ago got a box before me, and I've been subscribed to you guys for a long time. And the fact that you send out this kind of making fun of us who didn't get it, saying, too bad, I'm snatching that out of your hand, is really disgraceful. You handled this whole event so poorly. I'm truly disappointed. So they wrote me back with more BS. Oh, thank you so much for contacting Boxy Charm, Pamela. Blah, 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 blah. More excuses. I mean, all excuses. And then basically saying that, I'm trying to find where it is in here, but it's a very long email. Long. Full of excuses. And then part of it was like maybe my computer or my internet was part of the problem, and I just about flew through the roof when I saw that. I was like, you have got to be. Now, I'm about to literally cuss, and I don't cuss because I'm a Christian. And I was like ready to call them up, and just literally the old Pamela was getting resurrected, like, because I had a trailer park mouth, and I could tear you apart in 3 seconds flat. And let me tell you, it took everything I had to keep that suppressed, because that's not who I am anymore. And so I was like, okay, Lord, you need to help me reel this in, my flesh in, and I am going to write them back. So, I have to get back to where that part is. So, okay, well, first, thank you for getting back to me. Secondly, from all my supporters on YouTube and my friend supporters, none of us believe you didn't know what to expect. And any manager with any basic management skills knows that your valued and true customers always should have priority. That's basic common sense. And you could have given the box throughout the month instead of turning it into the huge hyped up show that you did. Please do not expect me to believe that you had no idea. I was not born yesterday. And consumers and many influencers are truly tired of drama in this community, and we are the ones who made you the company that you are today, and you blatantly disregarded that. That says a lot about you. But nonetheless, it is done. You blew it big time, and many people feel cheated by Boxy Charm, people who made you the successful person you are, and lying to us along the way and changing the story after story did not help you either. I truly do not mean to be brutal, just honest, and I hate being patronized. So if I'm not going to be getting Boxy Lux, then please do not assume that I will want it in December. You need to give us that choice, and that is the very least that you could do, considering the crap show that you just put us all through. Just mine and a few other YouTubers' feelings being represented here. Thank you. And honestly, I feel like I have the right to include other people, because this is what I had been hearing for weeks on end after that crap show they put us through. And I felt like I wanted to speak on behalf of not just me, but other people, because I don't know how many people took the time to write them, but I hope and pray that everybody did. Because immediately after me sending this, they send me an email, literally immediately after, saying, congratulations! How amazing! What amazing news! You have been qualified for the December Boxy Charm! Woo! And I was just like, you guys, wow. So, let's just get on to this box. Here's the box. What it looks like. Card. I got the Laura Geller New York blush, which I wasn't really thrilled about at first, I'm not gonna lie, because I was really hoping for the other one, the Galactic thing. I thought that looked more like me. But I did see somebody, I think it was Just Ann, swatch this and see it's barely showing up on mine. I don't know why on her. Well, she's got lighter skin than me, that's why. But after I saw the swatch on her, it looked really pretty. Look, let's just go ahead and add a little bit here. Ooh, that's a little bit much. Wow. Now I'm going to have to get my brush out and blend that in, because I haven't had this much blush on in like since the 80s. But I think it's beautiful, actually. I like the color, and I'm so glad that I saw her swatch it, because I literally was going to just put it into my stuff to give away, because I honestly just didn't think it, when you look at it, the colors just look like there's no way it's going to blend into something beautiful, at least for my skin tone. But it is a little bit lighter than what I normally wear, as far as it's like real peachy, but I think I can pull it off. So I'm glad that I mean, I'm not hating it, but I still think I would have liked the Galactic thing better, but and then, of course, you all know I was just believing God, believing and praying and believing for another black eyeliner. Oh, because I mean, the 47 that I have right now just isn't enough. And we can just never have enough. We can just never have enough. I mean, oh my gosh, I have 2 eyeballs, and I think I need to wear eyeliner all the way up to my hairline. And so I need lots and lots of bottles to pull that off. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't care if it rolls. I don't care if it sings to me. I do not want another stinking black liner. I have enough to last me 20 years. I mean, it's ridiculous. When are these companies going to get it through their fat head? Really? Oh my gosh. I love the brushes. I love. I do think that the shadow brush, which I was hoping was going to be my favorite, is a little bit too long. But the bristles are just a little bit too long. For my preference in brushes, I like them a little bit shorter, maybe a little fluffier, but I don't think you can ever have enough brushes, so I mean, I'll just add it to my pile of 40 million brushes. I got this Ipsy, IBY. I always call him Ibby, but IBY, whatever it stands for, I do not know. IBY Beauty, and this I got with my points, which is another lovely thing, is I was using this for my points, and then I get a thing saying they charge me the full amount, and I was like, what the heck? I wanted my points applied to this. I went into the charm store where you redeem charms. To get this, I had to write them, and then they wrote me back in their condescending fashion saying, well, you're supposed to do this, and then I realized, so I'm like pissed now. So I go back into the charm store, and the little thing is still not popping up. I did it 3 times. So they had a system malfunction. So they write me back saying it was my fault, then condescendingly went through step by step of how to redeem your charms. And then I go on YouTube that night, and let me tell you, about 20,000 other people had the same problem. And then did videos about it. So it's like, you know, I just can't stand when companies just don't take responsibility for their fault, and then they try to put it off on you. I mean, it's like, why don't you just slap me in the face? Like, really, it's the same thing. So this is the little shadow thing. It was $9. I don't think it's worth $9. Would I spend $9 on this? No, I wouldn't. Ever. I wouldn't. Honestly, I haven't tried it. I have not. Maybe the formula is amazing. Maybe I'll have to eat my words. But honestly, I've never paid $9 for 3 shadows to this date. I have paid $25 for 5 Natasha Denona shadows, but IBY is not $239 for a big, beautiful, amazing palette made with crushed pearls. So, let's just get down to the nitty-gritty. Then I got the Hank and Henry thing, which I honestly thought was a lipstick, and I thought, oh, that is amazing. I'm glad to get a lipstick instead of a lippy, because I always get lippies. I never get lipsticks. And it looks like a lipstick. Lippy. And it is like a true brick red color, which I will probably never wear. So, take a wild guess where this is going. And then, last but not least, we have the Nightingale palette by Pretty Vulgar. And in all honesty, this is a pretty vulgar palette. This is just not a me palette. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna make it up to be anything that it is. I would use the browns in this. I will only use the browns in this. I do wear grays occasionally, but it is very, very rare. And this looks like kind of a gray blue, like a deep, and it's just a color of gray that is way too dark. It will just swallow up my eye. I don't ever do black eyeshadow because I would have no eyeballs left to look at it. Everything would just swallow it up. This is just not a me palette. I heard really great things about Pretty Vulgar. I heard that they have amazing formula and stuff. And so maybe I'll find someone that will trade a Pretty Vulgar palette with me at Sephora or something. And I'm not kidding. And next time I go to Sephora, I'm going to see if there's anybody buying them. And if there is, I'm going to ask them if they'll buy another one. And I'll trade them this one from my Boxy Charm because I just won't have any use for it. And honestly, I would like to get some stuff for this stuff that I spend money on instead of stuff that I won't use. So I just have a feeling that's going to happen for me because the Lord gave me that idea is to take it with you next time you go to Sephora. So I just have a feeling I'm going to find somebody who's going to buy this palette. I don't know if it is even for sale, but or that they'll be buying one and they'll want to trade it or something. But I'm going to do it. I don't care. I'm just honestly one of those people. I don't care what people think. If someone thinks that's weird, that's your business. But that is the Boxy Charm, and this was already longer than what I feel like this company deserves. And there it is. But I love you guys, and I pray that God keeps you safe in this crazy world we live in. I do have Yes Oh Yes unbagging coming up, and I got some really great things from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and some other stuff. I do think I got this Bella Pierre palette. It was either from Ipsy or Boxy Charm. I couldn't remember from Point. It wasn't Points, but maybe it was a deal. But I don't remember, so I didn't include it in this. But I know I got this with some Point somehow, somewhere. Maybe it was on Boxy Charm, but a little glowing palette. But I'll just show you since I took it out and show you the colors really quick. It is very pretty. It's a beautiful, beautiful highlighting palette. I think the colors are gorgeous, so totally me. And up my alley, this is definitely something I will be using. and I think it was $9 in points or something. So it was so worth it. But that's about it. I love you, and I'll see you soon in the next video. God bless and keep you safe in this crazy world we live in. Bye.